Welcome everyone to a new game that we are starting, Lego Jurassic Park, or Lego Jurassic World, is what the game is actually called. So if you follow our Jurassic World Evolution series, you'll notice that I said we'd be starting a new Jurassic experience. And this is because Munchkin, he actually started this game by buying it while it was on sale, unbeknownst to me. So, in lieu of that, we decided instead of returning it, we would start this grand adventure. And I have played this game before, so if we go to load game, I finished this game 100% about 9 years ago. But we're going to start this anew. And hopefully it will be a grand adventure. Now, if you want to see me try to 100% this again, please leave a comment below. I'd appreciate it. And we can go forth and do that. But the main purpose of this series is to at least go through the story, which is going to consist of the 3 original movies, as well as Jurassic World. This is well before they released the 5th and 6th films for development. And there's been no word of kind of releasing more of these. But as we get into this, if you guys like this content, please make sure you guys like and subscribe. And with that, let's go ahead and start. Lego humor.
I want tasers on full charge.
Oh, so this is one of the games that first started to introduce actual dialogue. So the previous games, like the Star Wars, the original trilogy, as well as the prequel trilogy one, they just use kind of animations and grunts. And I know at one point they started getting the movie dialogue in here. And so the whole point of Lego games is you have various different characters like we have here, and they have various abilities. We also want to try to collect studs, as you see I'm doing here. And the reason for that is in the top there, you can see we have something about brewing.
No expense.
And that is going to be our True Survivor gauge. Now, if we get True Survivor, we get a gold brick, and you need to collect a plethora of gold bricks in order to achieve 100%. I think I was looking this up independently, but I believe there are 250 gold bricks. Not 250, sorry, 275. And so these little ones are worth 10, the gold are worth 100, blue are 1,000, and the coveted purple, they are worth 10,000. Now, one thing to note about the bricks is that when you play these games, there are brick multipliers, which are generally the red bricks. And the red bricks allow us to obviously increase our multiplier to get more and more. Ooh, and there is a nice blue hidden away. That's why you want to check around. The thing though is, it's very expensive, so you have to buy gold brick upgrades. So we will be focusing primarily on getting the gold bricks. Sorry, not gold bricks, red bricks to get the multiplier upgrade. But let's go ahead and switch our other characters. So we have learned now that this guy can activate this. Let's go ahead and do that. And that is going to activate these stairs.
By the way, whatever you do, don't try licking the ends of these things.
So here is the raptor. We're going to come over here. Oh, you can activate this. Oh, so that's going to indicate there's things around the area that will be an indication that we need to look for more of them. So here's another one, and if you generally complete all 3, you get part of a mini kit. There is light up there, so let's go ahead and... Oops. I can shoot both these, actually. Oh, I can shoot that again. Nice. So that's a mini kit. At the end of the level, you will build something. If you do have enough of, or rather, if you get all 10, you'll get a bunch of studs, as well as part of the completion for 100%. So this is the Raptor Cage at the beginning of the original Jurassic Park game, which is lots of fun. So we're gonna go, oh, we found the last one, it seems. Let's go ahead and grab this. Nice. So now we got 2. Don't know what the score is. Sometimes you can actually approximate it. So there's 10 little completions there. And it's like, I've done about 3 of them and I have 15, so maybe it's around 50k that I need to do it. Oh, and here's another little thing. Mr. DNA here helps us if we hit him. So we will try to go on the go. So each character has unique abilities. These guys, he can track and shoot a gun. The other guy can activate the electrical panels. We will need to get a plethora of characters and actually come back in order to 100% this. The general idea is you go through the entire game at least once to get all the characters, and then you go back and start collecting things. Now, there is red bricks that are associated with mini-kit detectors, which are really, really good, and I believe there's also amber or something shards in these levels as well. But it has been a while. Again, 9 years. I only did a cursory refresher prior to making this video.
Loading team, step away.
Cage ladder's jammed. Somebody punch in the security code again, will ya?
We go up here.
Good luck. I can't
We're
figure
going to
that
go up
channel
here
out at
and
all.
open the panel. A, Y, X. I like Lego games, all those are kind of for kids. I played most of them, except for the Lego DC Villains. It's the only one I really haven't kind of played in terms of the main Lego franchise, and I am unable to get Lego Horizons because it will not be on the Xbox. Unfortunately. I would have played it. But I like them for their puzzles. And they're just fun little adventure games. And in this adds an extra layer of humor on it. Because if you remember the original movie, this is not what happens. As you notice, no stun guns. The one guy was using.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Now we're transitioning out into the desert here, where we have
Velociraptor?
No, not
Dr. Grant,
Velociraptor.
Dr. Statler, paleontologist, and a paleobotanist.
Maybe one of the other dig sites has turned up something.
Sometimes these are multi-part levels.
All I keep finding are old coins.
What? Really? That's amazing.
Huh?
This
How
appears to
so?
be. Is this a safe thing? Yes, it is. So we can save and continue, save and exit. Looks like we have 3 dinosaurs to build.
Right under here.
Looks that Dr. Grant, as a paleontologist,
I
is
am
able to
bang on
build
target.
things.
I just gotta keep digging for a couple of more minutes. Oh, come on. It was there.
Alright.
It was so close.
Velociraptor?
If you play these games before,
I want partial credit for that thing.
like Jedi characters,
Basically
or
mine.
most of the other games, it's the women that get the high jump. That will be present in this game as well. Let's go ahead and build this. Down just get the. Oop, there's another mini kit we want to
In
grab.
there. Come on. Boom. Phew. I'll be extinct by the time I get this thing out. Yeah.
Something to build. Okay, we got to be on the lookout for sandcastles now. Alright, let's go ahead and knock everything down.
A jackhammer.
Grab this for this gentleman. Collect all of that.
I'll be careful.
We seem to be about halfway, so that 50,000 might be about right. so we can gather it. I'd like to get a true survivor first time in. There we go. Oh, I guess we have to go over here. Oh, did I get anything?
I forget to bring scissors.
Go there yet. I'm gonna want to do whatever this is. We need to look for more rock piles because the rock piles are what built the sandcastles. Seems to be little things that we can pick up. That they're pushing for. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, finally we built it. Boop. Up on this bad boy. So we want to go find this. Oh, we don't want these to spare. That's a blue. That helps us immensely. Let's hop out and at least grab the blue as I unstick this. If you get it stuck and you keep going, you see it heats up and then it detonates. I can't go backwards. What the heck? Alright, let's see. Okay then. Oh, you hit B. Sorry, you hit B to back up.
As I say, not as I do. Next time,
I'm learning as I go. Didn't realize B was reverse. I thought I could only go forward. I was hitting the opposite way because I'm using the controller joystick in order to move, and it's just moving independent of a thrust. But I did not know there was a reverse item. Oop.
6-inch retractable claw, like a razor, on the middle toe.
Nice. Got the raptor claw.
Dr. Grant, Dr. Ellie, we're ready to try again.
I hate computers.
Feelings mutual.
I believe that is related to the ground penetrating radar that they demonstrated in the first movie. That's where Dr. Grant scared the crap out of that kid with the raptor claw we just got. But first, we're going to go up here because there was some exploration to do, as well as we want to look for the sandcastles and get studs to try to get that true survivor. But this is the whole thing about the LEGO games, is that you need to explore. And coming back, you actually open up areas sometimes of the level that were not even readily available the first time you go through. So we just found another blue. It's really fun also to watch some of these games. Some people have destroyed them in terms of speedrunning them by finding breaks in the sequence of things. And there's a cheeky blue that was hidden down there. We are at 44, we're getting there. Let's go ahead and switch back to Dr. Grant. Gives us a little bit of a shortcut over here. As another thing you can do is,
I give up.
by switching characters, you can kind of warp around a little bit. I need to tap. There we go.
Delicate equipment. That's it. It was holding up a bunch of delicate equipment. Oh, sorry.
Well, it was holding a bunch of delicate equipment. It's no longer really
Found a
functional.
perfectly preserved Compsognathus thigh.
Really? No. That's mine. I had chicken legs for lunch.
How do I get up there? There's a... Oh, maybe I gotta
I
go through
figured out
the...
what's wrong with it. It should
the
have
tunnel.
2 wheels, not 1, and handlebars. That's why you fell off of it, Dave. No handlebars.
Can't go in there. I remember other characters might have like a torch or something. For instance, I believe Dr. Malcolm, when we were with the T-Rex, he used a flare, right? And so because he used a flare, maybe... Oh, we got True Survivor! Still need to find that sandcastle, though. Graham found it. Oh, and here is a third sandcastle. And then over here, looks like I can use this character to grab pieces, which is good. Or rather, cut down
yeah,
stuff
that's
with
much
his
safer.
rich claw.
Well, really hard as it sounds.
This should have the wheel. Yep. I mean, it had a wheel on it, right?
That's great. Now it looks like the picture in the instructions.
Shoot the radar into
Pogo
the
stick
ground,
time.
phone bounces the image back. This program is incredible. 2 more years, we won't have to dig anymore.
What's the fun in that?
Let's say that. We love digging.
That thing looks like a
And there
6-foot
it is.
turkey.
Then we also found an ancient guitar. If you didn't know, the Velociraptors played those guitars to attract mates. There's Dr. Hammond as he lands in his chopper. We need to cover everything up. Don't you love how it just slowly continues the plot by moving this over here? And you can see Dr. Hammond up there. He is going towards the trailer because that is where we meet him. And now we're building apparently the most unconventional dinosaur I've ever seen. And I do remember if you hold the button, you're able to jump a little bit higher when you jump on those platforms. Right, let's not go towards the chopper. Doesn't appear anything's over here. Yeah, we have this. Nice. That's 4. I believe this requires a small person like one of the kids. Come into that later. I also did read the books, both of them, back in the day, and that requires someone else. Is this the final wall? Looks like the final sandcastle, so we'll grab this. Very nice. And we'll go ahead and continue on with our Jurassic Park.
Who do you think you are?
John Hammond. I own an island, kind of biological preserve. Really spectacular, spared no expense. Our attractions will drive kids out of their minds. If I could just persuade you to sign off on the park, I could get back on schedule.
What kind of park is this?
It's right up your alley.
So you two, dig up dinosaurs?
Well,
Try to.
You'll have to get used to Dr. Malcolm. He suffers from a deplorable excess of personality, especially for a mathematician.
Chaotician, actually.
We did get better in subsequent LEGO games doing those voiceovers. Or it was more integrated, let's say. Alright, well, we completed the first level. So we get the all the monies. or the studs. This is the true survivor that we want to achieve. And then we get minigits. 1, 2, 3, 5. So it looks like we will be building a Velociraptor skeleton. And now we get some of the plethora of characters. I believe we can also play as dinosaurs as well, which will be a lot of fun. And so this is what you want, is that when you go back into free play on this level, I would have access to all of these characters. Now some of them here, they're grayed out. I did unlock them, but I need to buy them, which is fun and all, but we want to focus, like I said, on that red brick that gives us the multiplier, because then we start making bank, and then buying the characters means nothing to us. Okay, so it is 275 that we need. And we got 2. We're doing good. Let's go ahead and continue this story. So this is going to be the hub world. This is one of the games that does have a proper hub world, where we can explore and unlock things. It seems if we go to the right, we go to Jurassic World, but if we go to the left, we will go to Jurassic Park, which is what we want to start with. Now we have the ghost studs, which are these kind of semi-translucent ones that will give us information. What is this? Is this a map? Oh, nice. So this is the map. We want to go to the visitor center, and I believe it shows us there's a race there, as well as photo opportunities, gold bricks, the whole 9 yards. So we do want to use this to our advantage. And let's zoom out and zoom back out. And we can go over to the other island when we so unlock it. Now, in this, we are not... I wanted to drive, not to switch characters. We are not able to... Or rather, there's no true survivor. It's okay. Don't need true survivor all the time.
If you need spares,
okay.
Get them from storage, not from one of the control panels.
There is poo. Luckily, the game is quite intuitive in terms of when you hit Y near something that needs to be done, it will properly select the appropriate individual. So he can't do that, but Hammond can. So now I'm Hammond. Yeah, the movies, at least the first one, was fairly faithful. There was a lot of parts missing, obviously, due to you can't fit everything from the book into the movie. But the second movie kind of departed quite a bit from the original. Let's go and get into vehicles once again. Everyone hop in.
Let's get something straight, John. Your investors, whom I represent, are deeply concerned. 48 hours from now, if they aren't convinced, I'm not convinced. I'll shut you down, John.
The big climactic event of the first movie.
Alan, this species of Variformin's been extinct since the Cretaceous period. I mean, this thing is a this thing.
It's a dinosaur.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
How fast are they? Well, we clocked the T-Rex at 32 miles an hour.
T-Rex?
Mm-hmm.
You said you've got a T-Rex?
Uh-huh. Say again. We have a T-Rex. Dr. Grant. My dear Dr. Sattler. Welcome to Jurassic Park. How'd you do this? I'll show you.
Alrighty. Well, welcome to Jurassic Park, as they say. So this is kind of, the hubbish world. We could go explore if we wanted to. Or maybe not so much. The camera's freaking out. Let's go ahead and just continue on. We'll always be able to come back, obviously, especially with the map. And go ahead and collect more things and get more dinosaurs and everything else in the world. See, there's a map right there, and I believe we can fast travel, potentially. There's a photo opportunity, as well as... there we go. Map point, prologue. It tells me what's over there. Doesn't look like there's fast travel, which is okay. Alright, let's move along. We have another gate to open.
It's no use. Those gates ain't moving until they install the gears and whatnots. Which is fine by me, because they've only got herbivores on this side of them.
It'd be fun to be a Lego character. Or like Chris Pratt is Emmett. He is Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord, as well as Owen inside these games. So he has got quite the plethora of Lego characters for himself. Now, I'm a huge fan of Lego. Like I said, I've played all the games. I've also bought a lot of the sets. Unfortunately, I did not buy it at the time of release, but there was a Jurassic Park T-Rex Breakout. And the T-Rex Breakout was a pretty cool set of the iconic moment where the T-Rex is now attacking the Jeeps. It's 2020, but we did not pick it up, and now it is unfortunately discontinued. But I do love building them. It is a little bit more challenging now to build said Lego sets, just because they are not age appropriate for my kids, which is one of the reasons I kind of didn't go out and try to purchase that. Is I've got kids who are quite young. Here we are at the complex. I even see, did you see it? There's like a gold brick up on top there. It looks looks like we'll have to figure out how to get up there at some point. Alright, let's hop out. And
you'll find a great dino fact just down there.
welcome to Jurassic Park. So now we're gonna learn how they made this wonderful creation.
The
I love
most
this for DNA.
advanced amusement park in the entire world.
Why don't you all sit down?
Just one drop of blood contains billions of strands of DNA, the building blocks of life. 100 million years ago, there were mosquitoes, just like today. Sometimes after biting a dinosaur, the mosquito would land on the branch of a tree and become fossilized. This is what we call amber. Using sophisticated techniques, Jurassic Park scientists extract the preserved blood from the mosquito. And now we can make a baby dinosaur.
G'day, Henry.
Oh, good day, sir. Perfect timing.
They imprint on the first creature they come in contact with. That's it.
Some kind of control you're attempting is, it's not possible. Listen, if there's one thing the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life, finds a way.
What species is this? It's a velociraptor.
They're lethal at 8 months, and I do mean lethal. I've hunted most things that can hunt you, but the way these things move, 50, 60 miles per hour if they ever got out in the open. They remember. All right, let's feed these overgrown lizards then.
Alrighty, it looks like we have inadvertently started the second level. well, that's going to do it for our introduction into LEGO Jurassic World. If you'd like to see more, please, again, leave a like. Apparently, I can't get over there. I think that's a gymnastic person from the second movie that the girl, I cannot remember her name right now for the life of me.
Well, these cages aren't
For
gonna be big
Malcolm's
enough.
daughter, and
Barely
then
let it
obviously
go.
we have this, which I can't enter as of yet. But yes, we will continue on and play through all the different movies, and then try to go back and potentially 100% this game once again, because it is quite an adventure. But that's going to do it for today. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a fantastic day. Dr. Munchkin, signing out.